Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Dave. I'm a licensed podiatrist. I'd like to thank you for watching my video on my Frugal Foot YouTube channel. Recently, I have been having a lot of videos on metatarsalgia upload into my recommended viewing box and on my YouTube account. And so I want to take a minute to kind of give my take on metatarsalgia. Let's define the term. So it's two words, metatarsals and algia put together into metatarsalgia. So the metatarsals are these long bones in the middle of your foot. They're just before the toes. And then the algia simply means pain. So put the two together, painful metatarsals. Now, yes, this is a recognized diagnosis according to the classification of diseases, or ICD-10. There is a code for metatarsalgia. But in my own practice, in my own personal professional opinion, that term that's a very loose diagnosis. That's, in school, I remember clinicians saying that's a wastebasket term. And it really is. I mean, what does that teach us? So you have painful metatarsals. Well, chances are you probably told me that when you came into the office to see me. So I'm just giving you this word. Hey, here's a fancy word for painful metatarsals. But that really doesn't help us. We need to know what's causing the painful metatarsals, or what's causing the pain in the area of the metatarsals. That's the true diagnosis, okay? So we can use the term metatarsalgia until we actually have a real diagnosis. Now, when you go to the doctor and you start talking, the doctor should be listening, and then the doctor does a physical exam and may do some additional tests, different modalities, maybe like x-rays or a bone scan or an MRI, and a list of differentials starts to develop. And these differentials are listed from the most likely to the least likely. Nowhere in that list of differentials would metatarsalgia really be, because that's not really the diagnosis now. The diagnosis might be Morton's neuroma, stress fracture, capsulitis, tendinitis, something like that, okay? Those are real diagnoses, and once we get the actual diagnosis, then we can go through and treat it. But to actually just say metatarsalgia and continuing to work with that term for the long haul, no. We need to be more specific and actually find out exactly what's going on. So it's okay to use the term metatarsalgia until we come up with the actual diagnosis. So that's where you want to go with this term metatarsalgia, to actually sit here and go, okay, we're just going to treat metatarsalgia. Well, there's a lot of different things that you could be treating, and you might be treating things wrong. You know, if it's metatarsalgia, it could be a stress fracture. Maybe you shouldn't be making a pad. Maybe this person should be in a cast. So it's really important to get those things narrowed down and actually come up with an actual diagnosis. Don't just be satisfied with that diagnosis of metatarsalgia, because that really is simply the symptoms. I hope this is helpful for you. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm Dr. Dave, and I'll see you on my next video.